We know that there are thousands of tombstone videos, but if this is your first time viewing a tombstone video, welcome.
Here's one more.
Here's one more to add to the piles and piles. Hey guys, Chris and Gina here. We are back with one more cemetery video in our 2023 Winchester reveal.
And for this one, they needed just tombstones to fill the space. And so one of the ones we've never made is just your average, basic, run-of-the-mill, large, thin, skinny tombstone. And so we thought, hey, let's make twins and have them be the same.
Yeah.
And so these ones were really cool and fun to make. They are a simple design. They're actually taking the idea of a plywood tombstone that we've made in the past and a foam tombstone that we've made in the past and just merging it together, making it a sturdy, strong, heavy, won't blow away in the wind.
Weather won't affect it.
Exactly. Mm-hmm. And you still have the foam to carve and add cracks, aging, epitaphs, whatever you need to do to it. Like many of the other ones we've made in the past, we used 3/4 plywood to cut out the basic shape and to kind of create a box for the base. On this one though, we cut little holes that we would put the PVC pipe in for the rebar to slide over the rebar to kind of keep it in place. The ones in the past we've made, the bases are pretty wide, but these ones we wanted to create that real skinny, narrow look that you see in a lot of the real tombstones out there.
As you can see on the bottom, there's a 1-inch hole. That's so we can slide the PVC through.
Yep, I believe it was 3/4 inch PVC. And then what we did is we just had a bunch of plumber strap that we screwed it down onto the back of the plywood. And then, like you've seen on many of the other videos, you just create grooves in the foam to where it's going to be placed over that. And we used great stuff, or spray expanding foam.
To glue it on.
Yep, to attach it. I then glued like a 2 or 3 inch piece of foam to the front. And you could either use the pink foam or the white foam. We just happen to have a lot of the white foam on hand.
We're just starting to get pink foam around our area. We live in Southern California and it's not really readily available, although now we're starting to see it.
Just like all the other monuments and tombstones we've made, we hard coated this one with an epoxy resin. Then we applied a spray mortar or a concrete texture to it. Gina then dry locked and then added her faux painting with the minimal aging.
Yeah, just a base coat, and then just going on there with some dry brushing, some black, some brown, some green aging. The nice thing about these tombstones is just kind of plop in place.
Yeah.
Ready to rock and roll.
One of the funny things is I always add 2 pipes to the tombstone to do 2 pieces of rebar, but I always get away with just doing 1.
Well, the nice thing about this area is it's not windy. I'm in the house, and there's a huge building now next to it. There's not a lot of wind through here, but in some areas you may want to add those too.
Because the Winchester Cemetery is kind of like this abstract cemetery, we didn't add the epitaphs on there. They also didn't want it super abandoned and aged and old looking. It kind of has it's like you want it a little aged, but not too much.
Yep. Hopefully that was your favorite tombstone video you've ever seen so far. If not, at least I hope it'll inspire you with your tombstone builds. We do appreciate you guys taking the time to watch our videos, and we hope this one is another one on your list of to-dos. You just never know. Thanks so much for watching, guys. We'll see you next time.